because I know there are going to be games he give me 11, 12, 15 assists. So he didn't get off to the great start. He missed his first 8 shots, but he finished 10 or 21. He said his finger dislocated his pinky, so he had to put it back in a couple of times. But I'm not worried about that. I love the way Max Christie has been playing. He's been shooting the ball extremely well. And when LeBron is in there and when AD's back, Russ won't have the ball nearly as much, so the opportunity to turn it over is not nearly as great. I'm good with Russ. And Russ I trust, and he ain't going nowhere.
Really?
Nope.
Boy, you wanted him gone for the longest.
I did, but now he done found a role. He's like, I'm cool with coming off the bench. I'm going to give y'all 7, 8 assists tonight. And when Bron and AD gets back, we can use those 7 or 8 assists. And then when we back in the playoffs and kicking butt, I want to hear what you got to say then.
All right. In my career covering the National Basketball Association, I have never, ever seen anything like Russell Westbrook. He has become my favorite player to watch, sometimes for all the wrong reasons, because when this man gets going downhill with the basketball, hell-bent going to the basket, I don't know what's going to happen. Something spectacular, something mind-blowingly bad, because it's one or the other almost every other possession. It's very close, 50-50, great, bad, great, bad, great, bad. I'm going to say when LeBron and AD do return, and if they can maintain their health through much of the rest of the season, I'm going to say he's more liability than positive.
No, he wasn't no liability when they was there earlier.
My God. Shannon, I've never seen anything like this.
Okay, he had the triple seven.
Last night, he missed his first 8 shots. But then you look at the big picture and you read off those stats, and they're very good.
Yep.
Scored 25 points, albeit in a losing effort, but you're playing the best team in the West at the mile-high altitude, obviously. All right, so what happened last night? I think it's time once again for our daily Russell Westbrook turnover blooper video here.
The man had 15 assists the other night. You ain't show nothing.
7. We got 7 of them. Here we go. Russ, whoops. Gotta keep that handle. Worst hands I've ever seen in a point guard. What was that? Whoops. I don't know what it was. Russ, it's just a bad idea. Russ, come on now. Now think. Just have a clue. Whoops. Lost the handle. Bad hands. Russ, I don't know. You hit a wet spot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. He walked with the basketball. I don't know. Now we're getting into the fourth quarter, and Jokic just took it away from him. Shannon, I don't know. I can't defend any of it. They're clownish turnovers because they're clueless, where he doesn't have a plan. Like, you're trying to do what?
The man just had 15 turnovers on Saturday night.
Okay.
I mean, 15 assists.
15 assists, he did. And he's highly capable. I give you that. Okay. So what did he do from 3 last night? He went 1 of 4. Well, that means his total went down even worse because he is the single worst three-point shooter in all of basketball. He ranks 150th and dead last at 28.5.
Well, nobody really shot the 3 well, so.
Okay.
Only Christie was 2 or 3.
Okay, but he's always bad from 3. You cannot trust in Russ from 3 because there are too many West
Who's counting on Russ to make 3s?
Okay, well, I don't even know why they let him try 3s because people dare him. Well, they just dare him to. And by the way, just from the floor, he's 41%, which is the worst since his rookie year. Well, that's no good. He's a career 78% free throw shooter, and this year he's 67%, which is 11 percentage points down, and that ranks 5th from the bottom in free throw shooting. And guess who's at the bottom? Mason Plumlee, who's now he's got to shoot him left-handed, right? Left-handed, then Aaron Gordon, then Giannis, then Nurkic, and then Gobert, and then Russ. So he's in there with guys who just can't shoot free throws to begin with. Okay, turnovers per 36 minutes, he now leads basketball. He's #1 in turnovers per 36 minutes. Well, you've reduced his minutes down to 28 minutes, down from like 34, 35.
Right.
So you're actually reducing slightly his turnovers. I think he's 4th in total turnovers.
See?
But in the time he plays 36 minutes, if you expand it, you project it, well, he's leading the league because that's hard to live with.
But when he got LeBron, guess what?
What?
Them assists pick up. When he got AD, assists pick up. I don't have a problem when he turned the ball over 4 times if he's going to give me 13 assists.
Okay. Think of all the empty possessions. I just showed you 7 last night. They're just empty trips. And not only that, it's almost like tumultuous turnovers in football. It's almost like pick sixes where you say, oh, God, that was so bad. It hurts the morale of the whole basketball team because you're like,
well, we're not hurt. We keep it Russ. And I said it again, in Russ, I trust.
Okay. Do you really?
I sure do.
Okay. I don't believe LeBron trusts him. I believe he trusts his energy. I believe he trusts his commitment.
We need all that.
Yeah.
We need all that.
Okay.
He going to give it to us.
Okay. I believe that LeBron trusts that he's played a whole lot of basketball at this level, at a high level, and that in bursts and fits and starts, he gives you all-star caliber play, right?
Yeah.
But in the big picture, I think he drives LeBron crazy because LeBron still has the highest IQ in basketball, and he knows this is nightmarish to have to put up with that.
Russ ain't going anywhere.
Okay, but you can't live with that over the long term because it's too many missed threes and it's too many turnovers.
Yeah, okay, Skip, and look, we've established he's not a great three-point shooter, he's not a great free throw shooter, and he's high turnover. But
that's like the triple crown.
Let's focus on the positive.
Okay.
He plays with energy.
He does.
He plays hard, even though he's not a great defender. He tries, and he gives us high assists on a nightly basis.
Okay, and he leads your shock troops where he is accepted coming off the bench because he's the runaway sixth man of the year. So Darvin sold him on, hey, think about this. You could win another award that you've never won, and it will only enhance your Hall of Fameness, right?
And then once AD gets back and get healthy, you win another award, championship.
Championship? Are you ready to go there? You're leaning in that direction.
If AD can give me like 20 games straight.
What does this history tell you?
See, there you go. You had to break it.
Well, what does it tell you? Your odds aren't great.
It tells me that there's not a very high probability of that happening.
Yeah.
But I can wish. Yeah. I can hope.
You got it in the bubble.
Put it out there.
Because they had 2 months off going to the bubble.
All I need is 5 months.
Okay.
5 months.
5 months.
5 months. If you give me 5 months health, we could bring a championship. We could bring a championship to LA.
You think so?
I think so.
Wow. You know, I would give you they would be a contender if he could stay if he's going to ramp up and come back, I don't know, next couple of games. If from that moment until all the way through the end of the playoffs, he could stay completely healthy.
Oh, it's over.
It's over?
Yeah, it's over.
Okay.
With AD giving you that and LeBron giving you what he gave you?
Okay, but how many games is LeBron going to give you? That's the problem.
Oh, LeBron going to play at least. He played 31 games. He got another 33 in him.
33.
Yeah,
so
he'll play 64, 65 ball game.
64 out of 82.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
It all depends. It all depends. I mean, if we need to get a game here or there to improve our seeding, he'll come in and drop 35, 40.
Remember I said this. I'm predicting that at some point, if that starts to happen, they stay healthy and you're starting to take off, I believe that LeBron James will have a closed-door sit-down with Darvin Ham and tell him, we just can't live with Russ in the fourth quarter anymore. You got to sit him in the fourth quarter.
Well, everybody knows, other than LeBron and AD, everybody else minutes in the fourth quarter is contingent. How are you playing in that game? How are you playing at that moment? Everybody else, that's how you're contingency. You're contingent.
Okay.
LeBron James and AD, they're going to be on the court.
Okay. But LeBron said after the loss at Miami that he just didn't think he could win with this team. Even, obviously, AD was coming back. And I asked you that day, I said, does LeBron know something we don't know, that AD's out for the year?
No,
you said no.
No. But I have the utmost confidence in AD. I have the utmost confidence in LeBron and D. Ham. Can we get healthy and play together give us a month?
Okay. And if you get Austin Reeves back and you get Lonnie Walker back and Pat Bev got hurt last night, if you get him back.
Max Christie, just keep playing.
Okay, Max Christie back. Kendrick Nunn is giving you a little bit here and there. Dennis Schroeder was really good until last night when he was really not good.
Really bad. He was really bad.
I don't know what happened, but if you look at history would tell you that's going to happen.
But that's what he is. I mean, Dennis Schroeder is not a 30-point a night or a 20-8 guy. That's not what he is.
Okay. And Thomas Bryant has been a revelation.
And he gave us 17 and 10. I mean, he's dealing with Yoke. I mean, how many guys can do a deal with Yoke?
Okay. Well, maybe you can play AD fewer minutes. Maybe you can rest him more.
I mean, think about this. Yoke only took 5 shots. A guy that's a 2-time league. When have you ever known a back-to-back MVP?
I think he does not care. How many assists did he have?
16.
Okay.
That's why I say he the best big in the game. You keep talking about, on the other end, and Joel Embiid, sweet touch. Can't see this man with the telescope.
Joel Embiid.
Yoke.
Yeah, Joel Embiid is looking down at this.
Don't do that.
Huh?
Nah.